What's going on, everybody? I'm Jabby Kawai, joined by ACHARA Kirk.
What's up?
We are continuing with Succession Episode 6. Which side are you on is the question. That's the name of this episode. So if you guys are watching this on YouTube, you're seeing a cut down of our reaction because we can only show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us, no cuts, no interruptions, head over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/JabbyKawai, or become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own HBO Max subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We give you a 3, 2, 1 countdown sync, and it's like you're watching it with two of your favorite cine-pals from the internet. Now, if you're watching this on Patreon, our memberships already, thanks so much for supporting us here. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, please. Bell icon, all notifications, vote this up, let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Here we go.
On money stuff, I can trust you?
No.
We're calling a vote of no confidence on my dad.
Bless.
He just told him no.
He's going to DC tomorrow to piss away our political capital and position us permanently in a dying sector.
Do you think you can win?
Of course.
Because I have to work with whoever's left.
Right. With me.
Oh, what was that?
I can promise you that I am spiritually and emotionally and ethically and morally behind whoever wins.
He was straight up like, no, you can't trust me.
Yeah, no, I feel like Kendall should just get a therapist on speed dial who's just on retainer, always available for him, because he needs someone to talk to. That was not a good choice.
Well, he told him specifically because he wants him to have his back.
We have 3 for Logan, 5 against, 3 unknowns.
Oh, come on, this is bullshit. Look, we push Lawrence's ours, Ewan could be ours, Solona could be ours. Jerry can't vote, but she can talk for senior management. This is done. There's being cautious and there's being time wasters.
Nice detail.
One more makes us sure winners.
Yeah, we hit Lawrence.
Lawrence likes you, man. He does.
And he likes you?
Yeah, he likes me. People like me. I look like a matador and everyone wants to fuck me. I see him around. I know the guy. Trust me.
Oh, God.
I'm heading to Washington. Do you mind if I miss dinner?
No,
I just need to figure out
sweetheart.
about Joyce.
No, that's fine. If you need to think about your commitment to Joyce, then go. Hey. Everything okay, Greg? Yeah. Sure.
What's he doing?
You know, you can talk to me about anything, you know?
Really?
Shiv is going to Washington, so why don't I take you out?
What, for real? I thought you were gonna say take you out and beat the shit out of you.
Oh, yeah.
Like that.
Greg, I'm not some beast.
Cool. I actually, I finally got paid.
His face.
He's so cute.
But I actually got paid, and I was thinking about maybe going to, have you ever visited the California Pizza Kitchen?
Aww.
Let's go out, and I'll teach you. And I'll show you how to be rich. Okay? It'll be fun.
He's so cute.
Mr. Roy, I am so sorry, but the President passes on his sincere apologies. He's currently dealing with a matter of Homeland Security. He's sure you'll understand, but he's going to need to offer an alternative face for this discussion.
If I drop my pants, I can show you an alternative face. How does that sound?
I know you've been eating a lot of shit for me that I don't know about, and I appreciate that. And I want you to know I like you. You're Team Kendall, man. A lot of stuff going down, but you're on the team.
Thanks, brother.
That's how to get him on side.
To us.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What would you say if I told you that there was going to be a vote of no confidence tomorrow? Kick out the old man, in with the new guard. Romy and the homie.
Romy and the homie.
I want you to think about joining us. Me and Joyce. Because I need a piece of shit on the team.
I think, is it a good idea? You and me?
Yeah. Why?
Well, historically speaking, we found it quite hard not to f each other.
It's very straightforward.
Yeah, and I think that's something that might happen tonight.
You're a grown-up, allegedly. So here's what grown-ups do. Kendall is going to call for a vote of no confidence against his own father.
I'm so distracted by the noodle on his mustache.
So, are you gonna tell Logan?
I'm going to keep my snout out of the trough. Thank you very much.
Oh, he's gonna tell Logan.
Kendall?
Marcia.
Yeah,
I
what's
was
up?
wondering if you're not busy, if you don't mind joining your father for dinner.
Did he ask to have dinner with me?
Yeah.
He's home alone, and I have something I cannot miss.
Just him and me?
Yeah. Is it about time? Do you have something planned?
No, I'm around.
I've left some steamed fish. Merci beaucoup.
I wouldn't go.
You wouldn't?
No.
Why not? You think it's an ambush?
His dad treats him like garbage.
Had that among fish. I thought I was going to ship you can come all at once.
It sounds delicious.
Oh, he wasn't ready to do a bump and bump dinner.
Well, I don't actually have much of an appetite.
Well, you better find one quick, because this is one of the most exclusive pop-ups in the city. And
Yeah.
we're having the full tasting menu.
Oh, jeez. Your stomach's gonna explode, my man.
He's gonna throw up.
People are gonna read, but the old world, it's gone. Papers gone, news gone. Tune in to ABS at 9 to be told what to think. No, over. It's all about the morsels, man. Feed me the fucking tasty morsels. Keep me interested. Tasty morsels from Groovy Hubs.
Tasty morsels from Groovy Hubs.
Did you sell him?
I'm too dumb to know how to fix our whole company. I don't have the attention span. Like, this is probably the most interesting thing that's happened in my whole life, and I'm thinking about like 6 other things. I am smart enough to know what needs changing, and I'm smart enough to spot the people who can help us, Lawrence.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a good pivot.
Yeah.
I'm on the side of change.
Yeah, you are.
He didn't shake your hand, though. I don't know. I don't trust Lawrence.
I gotta level with you because if I eat any more songbirds, I'm gonna hurl. My grandpa already bought me dinner tonight.
Grandpa, what's he doing in New York?
He's come down for this vote of no confidence in Logan tomorrow. Did you know about that?
What? You serious?
Yeah, he's come down especially to vote. Big deal, right?
Yeah, hold on.
Why did he open his mouth?
Because he doesn't know.
And you're working for the nice black lady. What are you trying to prove,
You're
shit?
such a f***ing prick.
You should be with an exciting bastard like me.
I tried playing with you. You broke.
Ooh.
Tom, hey, can this wait till tomorrow?
You're going to want to hear this. Ewan is in town, and he knows, and he's come to vote.
What? Hold on.
I can't reveal my sources. But it's Greg.
You do not breathe a word of this, okay?
My lips are sealed.
All right, thanks, Tom. I appreciate it.
It's not a big deal. Team Kendall. But like the 3rd most important guy in the company. I mean, it's the storming of the Bastille. Let us eat cake. I mean...
I don't know what we're talking.
Oh, bless him. He's like so out of his league.
Did you want to talk? Marcia said you wanted to see me.
Yeah, she's got her own game going on.
What does that mean?
You know what it means. You've got your game going on. I've got my game.
What's your game?
Everybody's got a game.
Oh, gosh.
You heard about my meet? You heard if it was a snub?
What? I heard real security alert. But, you know, who knows? It's tough to read.
Can I get some beers? No, they need is bottle service. I ordered vodka. Come on. Close.
Oh, my gosh.
I think I'm just gonna call Sarita and check Alona's out of the action.
Oh, do we need? You're not worried that could stir things?
Just to cover all the bases.
Uh-oh.
Is this, like, objectively horrible?
Yeah.
You know, we could put this together next quarter.
Ken, you made this happen. It's hard enough to get 5 people together for a fucking dinner. You might never get another shot, and it's the right thing to do. You're a good son.
Yeah, but it's not going to come across that way.
Hello?
Sarita, hey. I don't know, I felt bad and I wanted to check in on your mom. Assume she can't make it to the board meeting tomorrow, sadly.
No, I have to go.
That was weird.
Yeah. No, you shouldn't have done that. I think Frank was right. When you do a call like that, you have to play it more surreptitiously.
Yeah.
How's your mom? How's it going? Spend 20 minutes having a chat, being free therapy session.
You're convincing that you are. It's the constant sort of weary repetition. Tom's great.
He is. We're not gonna fuck tonight, right?
You know I'm getting married too.
Oh, really? Car model or failed actress?
Wow.
She's actually a French doctor.
Wow.
Wouldn't it be nice to just wake up in the morning and not feel like a fucking piece of shit?
She's putting herself in a very precarious situation, though.
Yeah.
So, like,
anything can happen still.
You're already crossing the line there.
Yeah.
He's massaging your feet. Like,
yeah, she's putting herself in a situation where something could happen.
Hey, Shiv.
Oh.
Morning.
But maybe nothing happened? Did you just sleep on the
You
couch?
know you're amazing, right? Come meet Gil. He's not a pipe dream. He's gonna go all the way.
So we behaved ourselves.
Good job.
I have Miss Shinoy on the line.
Sarita?
Hello?
Ilona, hi. How are you? God, it's great to hear your voice.
Screwed up.
You're up.
He screwed up.
So my daughter told me you don't want me voting in today's board meeting, is that right?
No. That's not it at all. Could I come and talk it through?
Kendall, I will be dialing in.
I'll be there in an hour. Great.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I think I have to go.
Oh, he should have listened to Frank. If he hadn't called her, maybe she would have never called in. Everybody's playing their game.
Okay, I'll handle the FAA. Whatever you lose financially, I'll make up in perpetuity.
No.
Okay?
So, if we take off now, we could be shot down by an F-16.
Yeah.
Airspace is on lockdown. There's nothing we can do.
Shit.
He's gonna have to call in.
Drive.
I'm in the tunnel. Okay? Stall.
Well, how far are...
Send a text message. I don't know.
Here we go. Oh, the big show.
On time.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Asha Khan.
Here.
Lawrence Yee. Here. Sir. Stewie Hosseini.
I am here.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So everybody has a copy of the agenda and the minutes of the last meeting, is that right? Yes. I know that I have a few thoughts.
Gosh.
What thoughts?
Just wait a second and I'll get to it.
Oh my god.
This is so f***ed.
He's really trying.
You just can't keep away, huh?
Thought maybe I'd show up for once. Has it started?
Oh my god, is he gonna... Uh-oh. Logan's getting suspicious.
Of course he is. It's all...
He's like, why is this... It's so weird. Oh my gosh.
Frank, what's performance issues? Sounds f***ing vague. And why is it so high on the f***ing hit parade?
Yeah, because it's the first thing on the agenda.
Hey guys, can you hear me? I apologize. I will be there shortly. Where are we at?
We are at your item, performance issues.
Oh god. Oh god, this is such a bad look.
Speak up.
Not only
I
because
can't
of his
hear.
refusal to take the time to recover from serious health issues, we face existential battles in scale, and he is facing precisely the wrong direction. And I'm calling for a vote of no confidence in him as CEO and chairman.
Bullshit, no.
I'm afraid since you are the subject of the vote.
Guys.
Let the minutes reflect that Logan Roy was asked to recuse himself.
Let the minutes reflect that Logan Roy shoved his boot up Frank's ass.
Okay. All in favor of the vote of no confidence in Logan Roy?
Shit, and he's in the room. Okay. Oh, no one is gonna do it. No one has the guts.
Me. My hand is raised. More in sorrow than in anger.
Oh, no shit, Judas.
Frank.
Asha? I see you.
Stewie? Stewie.
Ooh.
Me, okay.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
I think it's the view that this is a family matter and abstain.
Wow. Okay.
After consulting with my family, I am voting in favor of the motion.
Thanks for nothing, Ilona.
Oh, okay. He managed to convince her.
Go ahead. Let's finish this, huh?
I vote with Logan.
4 against 4. This is your best shot.
I don't have a dog in this fight, Kendall. I abstain.
So,
Oh my gosh.
Roman for me.
I'm not sure we can count that for you.
Roman.
Against.
He's started to vote. I'm not sure that he can change
He
that.
can f***ing change.
You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be speaking here. You should be...
Yeah.
And Kendall, Frank, Asha, Ilona, off the board, fired with immediate effect. I'm in the middle of turning a f***ing tanker!
Is it wise to fire the board with the share price this week heading into a political fight?
Take it like a f***ing man. You're out. You tried to kill me, but you failed, and you're dead. Now, f*** off.
You heard?
Yeah, Kendall called for a vote of no confidence on Dad.
Who the else knew about this?
Roman did.
Roman? Not a single one of them told me about this. It's complete bullshit.
Oh, Shiv, you know I don't like to take sides, but I'm on your side.
Just fired half the board.
Who? What about Kendall?
Fired. Frank,
What?
Asha, fired. The rebels are getting shot in the town square. I'll talk to you later, Tom.
Oh.
I have the White House. The president will join once you're on. They're very apologetic.
Tell him I'm on.
Yes, sir. Yes, he's on.
Mr. President, much better. I've just taken down a terrorist myself. Can you help me with this FCC red tape bullshit?
They say in Harlan County there are no... Will you be a lousy scab or will you be a man?
Oh, dang.
Well, he tried to come at a lion with a twig. You know, it's like, come on, dude.
No, I mean, but
Okay, so he called against the recommendation of one of his advisors. Instead of talking over the phone, he goes all the way to Long Island. It's like, dude, are you new? Why would you go all the way out there? Why even take a chance?
Yeah, just call her.
Just talk on the phone.
Yeah.
FaceTime. Like, if it needs to be personal. Like, you going all the way out there was the dumbest fucking move. Like, you were asking for it at that point.
Well, yeah, because, like, what is it? Murphy's Law. Whatever
can go wrong will go wrong.
Will go wrong.
Like,
yeah.
the dumbest move possible. Like, dude, really? New York, really?
Yeah.
All the way to Long Island. You deserve to get kicked out. You deserve to get fired. You deserve to have all that blow up in your face if you're gonna go all the way to Long Island. I get that, like, this is really important and you're trying to have a dialogue. That's not the time to do it. You should have done it, like, before. You know, you're calling the night before this big epic meeting, like, which is like, basically, it's this or the end of the world for you, right?
Yeah, and it is the end of the world now.
And you're gonna wait till the last possible second to talk to this person that has an effect on the outcome instead of doing it earlier. Like, dude, I understand that she's like sick or whatever. It's like, okay, leave her alone.
Yeah.
Or talk to her earlier. But to like go, like, that was just so stupid. I was so mad at him. I'm like, and he's conducting this whole thing over the phone, and legal proceedings aren't being taken correctly because he's staying inside the room because he's such a... He is a rock. He's an immovable force.
Yeah.
Like, and you're asking him to leave the room.
Well, like, that's why I think the writing is just so tight, because they made it make sense as to why all of these things happened.
Yeah.
Like, there was like an airtight reason as to why things had to go down this way. It's like, okay, so he called against the advice of Frank, and then he went to see Ilona, took the helicopter, but then, oh no, terrorist threat, can't take the helicopter back. Stuck in traffic because the whole city's shut down. Okay. And then with his dad being in the room, his excuse is, well, I'm sick. I'm not in a position to, like, I can't just get out, you know?
Yeah.
And so it's like all of these things, they're stacked up so well, and never once was there a moment where I was like, that was dumb, because everything played out perfectly because they thought of all of the out clauses, you know? And it was just so stressful to watch.
Yeah, I was like kind of just, I couldn't even speak. I was just kind of like glued to the screen. I was so offended by the stupidity of Kendall. Like, the way he handled that phone call with absolutely zero confidence and stuttering over himself, like, this just, he deserved to get kicked out at that point.
Well, it's hard, right? Because in your mind, you've imagined it a certain way. You're like, I'm going to stand up and I'm going to, like, deliver this speech. Clearly, he had rehearsed it. Like, he knew exactly what he was going to say. But then all of a sudden, he's on the back foot because he's late to this important meeting.
Yeah.
He's running around trying to navigate New York City traffic, and he's out of breath. It just just doesn't sound confident at all. And then, of course, everyone who he thought was on side was really just kind of watching to see where the chips fall.
Yeah.
He's got no one. Even Jerry, who was like, I'm with you.
Yeah.
And Roman.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I blame them, honestly, because...
well, everyone's looking out for number one.
Exactly.
That's what it comes down to.
It took a few brave people, and clearly like Frank and what was her name, Aisha, like they were brave. They stuck their necks out. And what do you do when you stick your neck out? Sometimes you get beheaded. You know?
I don't understand why he had his brother's back. Like, that's not... He said in the previous episode, he's like, he's my brother.
Yeah,
it's like, but that's the one part where I'm just like, I guess that's a strong thing. That's the one part where I'm a little bit perplexed. I'm like, you know that he's awful.
Yeah.
And you can, I don't know, maybe he's like...
I think there's a story there that they haven't shared yet.
Yeah.
And maybe they will at some point.
Sure.
And because clearly for Ewan, family is really important, or at least supporting your family, even if they're complete assholes.
Yeah.
You know? And we're not quite sure why, because it seems like he has not a good relationship with his brother, you know, but he stuck to his guns and he stood by him, you know, but he did come and watch the shit show, and boy, was it entertaining.
Man, that all fell apart in a real bad way.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about this stuff. Like, the fact that he stayed in the room, I feel like that completely undoes the vote.
It does. Well, yeah, because, I mean, first of all, I believe Frank when he says that is illegal, right?
Yeah.
But also he's there influencing the vote. No
Yeah.
one can vote freely because he's watching. It should have been a case of like, oh, it was, 4 against 5 in favor of a vote of no confidence.
Yeah.
And you don't know who said what.
It's crazy to me that Roman didn't vote against his dad. I mean, I get it, like the way he was browbeat, but I'm like, dude, you had it. Like, if you put your hand up, it was over.
Right, but it's over, but he's still your dad. And maybe
That's
he
true.
just wasn't prepared to deal with all of the other shit at home afterwards, That's the thing. But it was interesting to kind of see the change in his character, because Roman is someone who's like, he's got a lot of confidence and swagger, and he seems like he's really confident, but then you watch when his dad's like, Roman, you're voting for me. And then he's like biting his nails and just like, okay, and he's like turning into this little kid again who's afraid of his dad, which, I mean, I don't blame him. His dad's super scary.
I don't know if this is relevant at all, but, Steve Jobs was kicked out of Apple. And after Apple was falling apart, they brought him back in. And then Apple, since then, has just been ascending.
Right.
Even without, even after his passing and Tim Cook took over, because Steve Jobs set up a good foundation for success when he came back in. And so it's entirely possible that something's going to happen where Kendall's going to be brought back in, and Kendall will bring all the people back in that got fired.
Yeah.
Or some kind of legal proceeding will happen that will like speak to the nonsense that happened here. Kendall's one of the lead characters in the show. I can't imagine that he's just off the,
oh, no.
So he's got to be brought back in. That's my assumption for the remainder of the season, at least. And so the way he started crying afterwards was kind of perfect. That just like speaks to Kendall's character, because he's kind of a child. Why take the chance of going out to Long Island? I'm still stuck on that. I can't believe you would do something so dumb. It's at the point where the characters are real to me. And so it makes me angry when they do dumb things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is frustrating. It's frustrating to see them kind of make these decisions that you're like, no, it's like right there. You did not need to do that.
But yeah, I mean, to what you said, it is good writing, because the thing that you don't want to happen happened. You know what I mean?
And then it's like, how are we going to move on from this?
It's escalated. That is a great question. It's like, okay, everything's blown apart. Now where do you go from here? And it puts the perfect question in your mind, like, what comes next? And you have to keep watching to find out. It's like a perfect ending. There's someone coming to shoot with us right now, to shoot with me. And I'm like, God damn it. I just like want to keep going. Because I'm just like, I'm glued. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, whoever in the comments was like, just watch. It starts to get really exciting after episode 6. You were absolutely right. I mean, I was still gradually getting more and more hooked and like into the characters, but this episode, I don't know, I haven't felt this much anxiety in a while watching a show.
I actually, for a split second, thought that the phone call was going to work in Kendall's favor, and I'm glad it didn't. He absolutely needed that L. He needed to learn.
I think he's going to have a lot more L's as the
irrespective.
seasons progress. I don't see him suddenly being like, woohoo, I won.
Irrespective, like the move to call the lady when he was alone, when he was told not to, and the move to go all the way to Long Island when it's clearly a stupid move. He needed this L. It's like, you got to learn. At some point, you have to learn. Like, you need setbacks in order to get better. You need to fail in order to get better.
He's had some pretty major setbacks.
I feel like this will be one of his biggest over the course of the I would imagine this would be one of his biggest over the course of the show.
So now he's got to like climb all the way up.
Well, what I imagine comes next, because you saw him like at his weakest, he was crying, and it's like, I know that feeling, and that shit makes you harder and it makes you better. When you go through stuff like that, you learn. You have no choice but to learn. It's a very human experience, like, you know what I mean? And so I feel like we're gonna see Kendall become a much harder person over the course of the show, which is necessary in order to compete. He's like a cat in a den of lions. You know what I mean? It's like he needs to like really man up. I'm excited to see his journey, because I'm angry at him right now, and I want to see him be better. I'm still rooting for him, because like even when he was like, "You're on Team Kendall" to Tom, I'm like, you don't have it, man. It's not there yet. You don't have it yet. Like, you're still posturing right now. It's not real yet. So I'm looking forward to seeing where his character goes. You guys, we got to conclude this conversation. Looking forward to the next episode. Thanks so much for hanging out. I'm Jabby Kuwait. This is
ACHARA Kirk.
Peace out.